Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm here today with a general reading. This will apply to all sun signs, but I am going to look at a general reading with my the Rider Tarot deck and Romance and Love with our the Romance Angel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. And then we're going to get the overall energy or messages from the Divine Spirit through the Angel Tarot Cards deck by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. So let's get started. We'll start with the general reading. I already pre-shuffled them, but I like just to give them one extra shuffle. I've been channeling lots these past couple days, and I just feel like today's video is the start of a good video. I don't know why, and I know that this message will resonate with some of you. For those who don't, you know, try not to get too offended. Usually when I read other readers on YouTube, if something doesn't resonate with me, I just try to, meditate on it and think about it, and give blessing and hope to those whose message it's meant for. And yeah, so if it doesn't resonate with you, feel free to reach out and ask for your own reading. Even if some of it resonates with you and, a little bit leaves you kind of second guessing, there's nothing wrong with that. So let's just give this one a good shuffle. And I only do readings upright. I don't do readings in reverse. And it's just a personal preference of mine. I know there's other readers who will go into in depth with a reversal, but I don't know. My messages always seem to come through with when it's upright. So let me just cut this real quick. This. And let's go like that. So on the bottom of the deck, we have the Devil. The Devil is here. And the Devil just looks at, what needs to be let go. What are you chained to? Is it a relationship that's become toxic? Is it, an addiction? Is it some sort of exercise or really rigorous, something that makes you just feel kind of tied down? And, the Devil is here to remind you that this is what's tying you down, and he's here to remind us that your chains are all an illusion. You can free yourself. You can free yourself from this devilish energy. And one of the things that I actually really like about this tarot card is, if you actually look close enough, we have a woman who depicts a tale of grapes and a man with fire. So to me, that represents, passion, energy, luxury, patience too, because, it takes time to grow the grapes and for them to become fruitful. And and then you got your fire energy, and that needs something to be ignited, right? Something has to ignite it. It doesn't just happen on its own. And many of you guys need to remember that, fire is a man discovery. So yeah. All right, let's get started with our reading. So we got the Knight of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Ten of Swords. Just leave this guy up here. Let's do it there. So really, what I'm getting from this reading, you got two wands, you got a woman, you got a lot of energy, and it's almost like you got something coming in. You're working hard. It's fiery. It's passionate. you know, and you're sitting back and enjoying the fruits of your labors. But this right here, I don't understand. What is it that you're trying to tell us, Spirit, with the Ten of Swords? You know, is it time to, you know, with these two coming in, set down the burdens? Yeah, let's see here. You know, that's really what I'm getting from this, is that with the Knight of Wands energy, I mean, you're looking at Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. But it could be anything, you know. He's coming in hot. Look at his horse. His horse is reared. You know, he's ready to charge in with that new message. Something that you've been waiting for or waiting on. Sorry if this is like really, really bright. It's just the way that the sun is right now. Maybe I'll move it down a little bit. You can see the rest of them better. And I got a tree right out my window, so it doesn't help with all the. There you go. But yeah, just back to the Knight of Swords energy. Or sorry, the Knight of Wands. You know, this is somebody that, you know, is looking for adventure. You know, he's a risk taker. But he's also experimental. He likes to have fun. He's passionate. He likes to travel. He's ready to go. You see in the distance, you got the pyramids in the distance. He's traveling. You know, the Knight of Wands is an energetic and confident person. But at the same time, you got to remember, he has like a very short attention span. You know, he doesn't stay in place for very long. So whatever it is that you're thinking of doing, you know, is it something that's just, you know, as fiery as he is? You know, it's going to burn up quickly. You know, he's coming in just to go out. That's what I feel like this guy is. Anyways. But you got to remember too, like the Knight of Wands, you know, as much as he is kind of, you know, that flighty, in and out, you know, he seeks self-growth. He's looking for that new challenge. He's ready. He's fired up. He says, I want my new challenge. I want to see what's next. That's who he is. Or she. It doesn't have to, you know, it could be male or female, but you know, when you really tap into the energy of the cards, you look at it from, you know, what's your masculine and your feminine side, and how does it all kind of want to come together. But just for this general reading, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm taking out of this. You know, somebody needs to grow, some self-growth. You know, maybe you should go look out for that, you know, new travel adventure. You know, it's a challenge for you. Maybe it is something that you got to diligently plan. And you got, as you see here, we have our Ten of Pentacles. You know, she didn't get to where she is without, you know, careful planning, and, you know, she's counting her coins. She's put in the work. Sorry, the nine of coins. Maybe I said the 10, but it's 9. You know, and you have her bird messenger coming in and saying it's time, you know, counting. She's very blessed in her garden. I really like this card. It's one of my favorite cards. The Nine of Pentacles, because it's not quite completion yet, you know. There's still a little bit left to be done, but as you can see, you know, her grapes are grown. I don't know if you can see from this picture. Her grapes are growing. They've grown. And now she has her bird friend coming in. You know, that's a message. That's saying you've worked hard, and we are recognizing the fruits of your labors. There might be a little bit more left to do. I mean, you gotta pick the grapes. You gotta get picking, but right now she's just enjoying her garden. She's just enjoying its fruits and enjoying its wildlife and what it has to bring for her. Yeah, that's what I really just kind of get from it, you know. Is this a time for self-reliance, for taking charge of your own future, you know? If so, you got your Knight of Wands saying, okay, you can take charge. You might be craving more independence with this. You've seen what you've created, and now you want some more, but then you got this Ten of Wands here, putting down the burden. You know, did you work real hard, almost too hard for these Nine of Pentacles? You know, you work so hard that, you know, you stress yourself out. You got to put it down. It's time just to relax and allow yourself to enjoy it, and, you know, acknowledge the challenge that you had from within, and you know, the experimentation. Like maybe you were experimenting with a new idea. Or if you do have a garden, maybe it's a new plant, a new relationship, something that you really put the time into cultivating and, you know, pruning, and, you know, then just sitting back and kind of watching your pentacles come in. You know, you can put down this burden. Maybe that's what I'm getting from this. Like, you're ready for it. They're all in. Your pentacles, they're coming. They're in. Only when you're ready to put down that burden, though. Let me see here. What's this burden all about? Just trying to get some messages from Spirit here and how they want to guide you on this with the Ten of Wands. You know, because some of you are stressed out. Maybe you're stressed out by the burden. You know, and you're really seeking for that new growth. You know, this card is just really a reminder that when we try to do too much, we are often unable to do anything effectively. You know, so he has 10 swords. He's got to put some down. I mean, multitasking is great, but what is it if you're constantly looking for all the different areas of multitasking? It's quality versus quantity, right? Quality, what you put into your, you know, to what you're carrying that's what this card is saying, you know. When we're doing too much, we miss opportunities for new inspiration and growth. You know, when you're carrying too many burdens, you might miss this bird coming in with the message. And that's what I'm really feeling like. You know, we're doing a lot. And, you know, this card really is to remind us what our priorities are for our garden and our self-growth. You know, what we can account for and how we can get there. But it's all about prioritizing and then eliminating, you know, kind of what's unnecessary for whatever it is we're carrying. You know, maybe it is a toxic relationship with the devil, you know, showing up in here. Maybe it is, you know, an addiction, or, you know, just something that doesn't feel right, something that's keeping you change, exercise routine or a eating routine, you know, something that's really, you know, maybe you're overindulging, you know, and the overindulgence is just one other burden for you to carry in here. And in order for you to kind of really self-grow and enjoy, you know, your Nine of Pentacles, enjoy your growth, you're going to have to put something down. That's what I'm feeling with this devil. It's saying, it's time for you to put something down before you overexert yourself. You know, and then there's nothing wrong with having all these you know, different things going on, but it's up to you to kind of delegate and prioritize. You know, you may think that if you don't do it, it won't get done right. Well, that's not true. That's all an illusion in your mind. You know, some things you got to learn to let go. You know, you may be surprised. Once you take a step back and see what happens, you might be surprised. You might wake up and, you know, see all the grapes on your vine, you know, all the pentacles in your all your coins, and, you know, she's happy. She likes where she is. But she didn't get to where she was by carrying all those burdens. You know, it was about self-growth, pruning back and maintaining that, you know, growth to see something beautiful without overburdening yourself. You know, thinking I need to do this, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Whoever you are, you gotta take a load off. Something wants you to put something down so you can enjoy these two things. And it's the devil here reminding you that you're chained by whatever this is, whatever this burden is. Something excessive. Maybe it's excessive shopping. You know, maybe it's too much debt. Maybe it's, you know, you got too many things on the go. You're looking after a lot of people, but, you know, it's time to really think about how you want to prune back that garden so you can see that growth. So you can really start enjoying the fruits of your labors. All right, those are the messages I'm getting for this general reading. Let's do Let's do the romance angels. See what we got for romance coming in. Or love, you know. Could be friendship. Could be a working relationship. Let's see. Let's shoot you one more of these, and then we'll pick 2 romance cards here. So the first one is for yourself. And what was I just saying with the devil card here? Look. For those of you who are into unicorns, it's time to take back control of your life. And then let's see what the other second one is. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. But yeah, it's all about freeing ourselves. Let's see what the book has to say. All right. So here's what the book has to say. It's time to take back control of your life. Like the unicorn in the image on this card, you may be feeling trapped. I mean, we got the devil. The devil says we're feeling trapped by something. We got our 10 of Wands. We're feeling burdened by something. Perhaps you've relinquished control on someone else, or maybe you feel smothered in your career or relationship. As you tune in to yourself, you'll see the specific areas where this message applies to you. You can even ask yourself, in what ways do I feel limited or constrained? And then trust the answers that you receive. I mean, I always go for like the first thing I think of. Whether it be, you know, maybe it's a spending habit that's out of control, you know, free yourself from that. You know, go write out a budget and, you know, see what your self-worth is, and, you know, try and, not that money counts as your self-worth, but just to take an account, you know, count your coins. See if there are burdens that, you know, need to go. I don't know. This card comes to you from the romance angels because they have heard your call for great love. To experience passion, though, you must first allow yourself to feel deep emotions. In doing so, you may come up against areas of your life where you harbor discontent. By simply acknowledging these areas, you bring light into the situation and allow room for the angels to help you. As you commit to taking back control of your life, your feelings will naturally thaw and reawaken. This leads to a greater capacity to love yourself, your partner, and your experiences. So yeah, it's a matter of, you know, freeing yourself, letting those angels come in. Now this chemistry card here is throwing me a little off. Let's read this. Let's see what it has to say for love and romance in this general reading. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Let me bring this a little closer. And look at them. They're so sweet. I don't know if I'll see if I can get close. They're almost playing. They're almost creating. Pondering this ball of light that's in his hand. You know, they're both into it though. They're both creating it. And what is chemistry? Chemistry is the coming together of 2 substances or more to create something different, to create something new. A bond. Right? Let's see here. You've received this card because you feel a strong dynamic pull towards another person. In other words, you share chemistry with him or her. This creates intense pleasurable sensations that draw you two to each other. If this person is someone other than your partner in a committed relationship, then the chemistry is probably a source of both stress and escape. You'll need to weigh your options and the consequences carefully before or instead of leaving your current partner or embarking upon an affair. If, however, you are single and feel this pull towards another unattached person, then this card brings you a go-ahead green light of good news. Most likely, the chemistry is mutual and merits exploration. In some cases, this card may mean that a lack of chemistry is a cause for relationship issues or personal discontent. If there was chemistry initially, it may be restored by devoting effort into the relationship. Passion, sparks, and romance can be revived through playfulness, thoughtfulness, time together, and caring gestures. Call upon the romance angels to guide you as you make important decisions about channeling this chemistry. So after reading this, right away I feel whatever you got going on, whatever's burdening you, tying yourself down, is really all with this chemistry bit. Like, I feel that, you know, whoever this message is for, you know, you and your partner, whoever they are, you know, whether it's a romantic partner, friendship, partnership in business, maybe even, you know, it's something, a spiritual partner. This can happen. You know, this chemistry is there. It's waiting for you. Only when you're ready to put down that burden. Whatever this is, this devil energy and the Ten of Swords is really telling you that you need to find a way to free yourself so you can continue that self-growth with this person. And you can continue to, you know, it's all about cutting back and, you know, and counting what you have and enjoying what you have. But knowing you gotta let go of some things, you know. It gets heavy, you know. I mean, for all the ladies or, you know, anybody out there who carries a purse, at some point you gotta clean it out. Your purse, backpack, locker, desk. You know, when it gets overcrowded, it gets overburdened. You can't see any of this stuff. You know, you gotta really clean it out. You know, you gotta get rid of the stuff that, you know, is holding you back. So I just want to pick this one up. You gotta, you know, pick it up. Picking it up, picking it up. I'm living, I'm picking it up. Right? You gotta clean it up. Whatever is asking you to do. I mean, this card is really saying, you know, your burdens are what's holding you back right now, and you can decide. You have free will. You can decide what it is that you need to let go of. All right, let's get some angel tarot in here because I feel there's a message coming through. So I'm just looking for the overall energy of this read. Oh my goodness, I'm getting blurry on here. I just need a couple cards. You want me to pull some cards or do you want them to fly out? Alright, it's telling me to pull one card. So we'll pull one card. Alright, let's see here. So we got the Sun. Archangel Uriel. Happy outcome. Brilliance, new ideas that lead to success. I have confidence. Or have confidence in yourself. Okay. So overall, I mean, it's all really within your grasp. You know, you got the sun shining down on you. You have Archangel Uriel with his protection. And, you know, saying it's okay to let go. I got you. Once you do, you're going to get a healthy outcome. Something new that's going to lead to your success. Just have confidence in whatever you're letting go. You know, whatever this burden is right here, these angels are coming in to clear it. That's what I feel. They're going to illuminate. That's what the sun is. All about illumination. And kind of clearing and digging out that way for you to free yourself. To create something new with your chemistry here. And your self-growth. That's what I feel. But for those who like the book, I'll read the book as well. Let's see if I can get this a little bit clearer. I really wish there was a way to like get it to focus down here. I guess it won't. Sorry, guys. So we got, yeah, number 19. Lucky 19. I like numerology as well. I find that some of these numbers will really resonate with others and more than others. And If you have any questions about today's reading, please feel free to email me. And I don't have anything set up for payment and whatnot, but I'm just getting my ball rolling here with all this. So let's go to number, oh my goodness, it's taking forever to find it in here. There we go. The Sun. So this card indicates that it's a wonderful time for you. You're succeeding in ways you've never dreamed possible. Endeavors that you begin now are blessed with abundance and success. Keep your thoughts positive and everything will turn out beautifully. This is also a time of brilliant new ideas and solutions. Have confidence in yourself. The work you've done personally and spiritually bring astonishing changes to your life. You're on the right path for your own enlightenment. So additional meanings of this card: joy, public recognition, the attainment of great personal insight, vibrant physical and or emotional health. So Uriel is the archangel who helps with mental functioning, including focus and concentration. Call upon Uriel to spark new ideas and solutions, as well as to increase your confidence in your intelligence and wisdom. So yeah, this card is your green light, your go ahead. You know, have confidence in yourself that whatever it is that you're going through, you know, whatever this burden is, whatever it is making you feel chained, you know, like you have a devil over you, that, you know, you have some sort of, whatever you feel is holding you or holding you back, this burden. Okay, know that you can let it go. You can free yourself. You can take back your life. You know, it's all within you. This ball of light, this ball of energy, you can use it towards whatever it is you desire. Whether it is this winery or your coins or, you know, feeling more connected to nature, or, you know, maybe that's what it's telling you. Get in touch with nature. Go outside. See what the sun has to tell you. What's illuminating in your life? What burden are they shining down on to clear out? You know, ask for them to, ask the angels. Say, please bring light and healing into this area. You can ask them, and they'll listen. They will. They love it. That's their job. They want to help. So that's today's reading. I thank everybody for coming out and yeah, enjoying what I have to say, and hopefully this resonates with some of you, and for those who don't, stay tuned because there's more to come. All right, thank you, and remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Okay, thanks. Bye.